Hi, everyone. Good morning. Happy Monday. So excited. We are going to be kicking off a 4-week meditation series with Hannah Saddiqui. Hannah is going to be joining us very soon. So I'm going to give everyone a couple of minutes just to hop in. Welcome, everyone. So good to have you guys. Hope you're all doing super well on this beautiful Monday morning. And Hannah is an incredible teacher. She is a 24-year-old writer, educator, spiritual coach. In 2017, she gave her first TED Talk when she was only 19 years old. She's an incredible human being. I'm just going to let her in here. All right. Hi, Hannah.
Hello, how's it going?
It's going great. So good to see you. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. It's so good to see you too.
My God, look at us. We're outfitted. We're
I
full.
know. I love it. I've got my strawberry vanilla over here too that I'm sipping on as well.
I know. Nothing like an Olipop for breakfast. You know what I mean?
The breakfast of champions.
So true. Over ice, for sure.
Exactly.
Refreshing. I was just telling everyone a little bit about your story, so I won't backtrack a little bit, but I just shared a few highlights about what you do, who you are. It's incredible. You've given a TED Talk at age 19. Really impressive work with how you show up for the world and how you're continuing to help people. And I love that you just help people everywhere find their voice and confidence within themselves. And I know you have just such an amazing journey. So before we start our meditation series in honor of Mental Health Awareness Month, I'd love for you to share a little bit about your journey so people can just get to know you better.
Absolutely. So thank you so much for that beautiful introduction, by the way. So as you mentioned, I am a spiritual teacher, writer, and educator. And truly my spiritual path found me at the right time. I was 17, almost 18 when I first embarked on my spiritual journey. And before that, I was dealing with depression, anxiety. I have OCD. So I've dealt with my own mental health struggles and really, for lack of a better term, struggled to get a grip on them. But through my own spiritual practice, through using tools like meditation and breath work and connecting to your gut feeling or intuition, which we're all going to do today, it really helped me to get out of my mind, drop into my body, and realize that there was one, so much more to what I was feeling, so I could truly process and heal what I was feeling, but two, also find acceptance and validation for what I was feeling as well. So I hope through that today's meditation and through my own experience, I can help give you guys a little taste of what it's like to really drop into your body, honor your feelings, and also hold the space to let them go.
Amazing. Yeah, I was also doing a little bit of research. We have a team of scientists and educators and researchers on the Olipop side, and they shared that if you ever notice that your digestion can be off when you're stressed or in a bad mood, it's not a coincidence. The brain and the gut are in constant communication through the gut-brain axis. So when one is off, it directly affects the other. And that research shows that meditation directly impacts the body's stress response, which helps lower inflammation and supports a healthy gut. So we, at Olipop, we actually meditate every single Monday morning with our entire team. And that's been a ritual we've done since the beginning. And it's just been a really great way to kind of align and center and ground, especially during turbulent times or busy work schedules. And I'm just really excited to start bringing more programming for our folks on Instagram Live, and just so honored that you could be here today, Hannah. You're such a special person. So I'm excited to dive in. And if you want to just help get everyone set up, if they need to set up their space, turn things off, get into a meditative space. And if you guys have to pop off, we will be sharing and saving these videos later onto our Instagram TV and later onto YouTube. So don't worry if you need to go, even if you can just take one conscious breath with us together. It's a huge win. And we love you all. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll turn it over to you, Hannah.
Sounds good. Thank you. All right, everyone. So, as Alexa said, even if you have just a few moments to be with us, it is so appreciated and so wonderful, and it'll do so much for your body. So, I invite you before we get into this meditation to just go ahead and find a comfortable position where you can sit quietly for about the next 20 minutes. You can be laying down if you want, you can sit down. If you are parked in your car, that's totally fine too. Whatever you need to do. Maybe turn your phone on Do Not Disturb so you can really take this time to relax. And while you're finding that comfortable position, finding a place where you can rest gently, I'm going to demonstrate the breath that we're going to be doing throughout this meditation. It's a very simple and easy breath work technique that's going to really allow us to drop into our bodies. So as we start the meditation, you're going to breathe and inhale through your nose, really keeping those lips sealed, and then exhale out the mouth and really let that breath go on a deep sigh. Taking that open mouth exhale and really pushing that air out, taking that deep, deep exhale. And then you'll continue again as you take that inhale through the nose. You can imagine that you're filling your belly up like a balloon. And then you'll exhale out the mouth. And don't be afraid to make any noises, to make any sounds if you need to move your body as you take that exhale. It is totally fine, and this is your time for you. And I also want to remind you, too, to please trust your body and move gently throughout this practice. If at any point the breath feels difficult or you feel like you're having trouble breathing, please stop and return to a breathing pace that feels comfortable and normal for you. This should not be difficult. This should not be strenuous on your body. It should feel relaxing and should feel restorative. So please trust your body in this practice, and please listen to your own body's cues as well. All right. So if that sounds good, let's go ahead and get started with today's Trust Your Gut meditation. So before we begin, as you're in that comfortable position, I'm just going to invite you to take a moment to maybe roll your shoulders back, roll your neck from side to side, shake out your hands and your legs. Just let go of any tension or excess energy that you might be carrying into this meditation today. Anything that may prevent you from sitting still for the next few moments. And when you're ready, go ahead and just rest your hands gently on your lap. You can have your palms up facing the sky, or just rest them in your center. And just begin to flutter your eyes closed and take these deep breaths here. Pulling that inhale through the nose and taking that deep exhale out the mouth. Letting that breath go. Letting yourself relax. We'll take a couple more breaths here, taking that inhale through the nose and that exhale out the mouth. One more time, draw that inhale through the nose and that exhale out the mouth. Beautiful. And as you continue to breathe with this breath at your own pace, drawing that inhale in and having that deep release on that exhale, I just want to take a moment to remind you that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. All is well, and everything is unfolding exactly as it should. There is nowhere else you need to be right now. There is nothing else that you need to be doing. All you need to do is focus on your body and your breath and follow my words if you wish as we move through this practice. You are safe to let go of anything that's on your mind, any obligations, anything you have to do today. Know that none of that matters right now. All that matters is your presence and your connection to your breath right here and right now. And as we settle into this space, just continue to move back to those breaths. And at any point, should your thoughts begin to wander or your mind begin to race, Know that you can return back to this breath at any point. This breath is here for you, to guide you back home to your body, to the place you are always meant to be. Let's go ahead and just take a couple deep rounds of breath here as we anchor into this presence and connection within our practice today. And on your next round of breath, as you take that inhale in, I want you to imagine that you're sending that inhale deep, 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 all the way through your body. Breathing it in through your nose and shooting that breath out to your toes, allowing it to light up every single part of your body. Allowing it to spread all the way through you before letting it go on that deep exhale. Just really waking up the body, waking up that connection to ourselves, and just beginning to drop in. And as we let that breath really move through our body, I want you to give permission for your mind, your thoughts, anything that you may be carrying with you, to just go off on their own little vacation. You can imagine that your mind is packing a bag full of all your thoughts and all the things that are currently moving through your mind. And it's going to go off and enjoy some time alone. We'll return back to the mind and welcome it in later. But for right now, it gets to take a much needed break. And as we send that mind off on its own little trip, and begin to dive deeper and deeper with our breath into our body, we'll begin to connect to and awaken our own gut feeling. Just go ahead and take a couple gentle rounds of breath here. Beautiful. As you continue to shoot that breath down, down, deeper into your body, I want you to just tune your awareness inward and pay attention for any spot within your body that begins to light up. This can feel like a tingling, can feel like an itching sensation, or maybe just a heightened awareness at one point in your body. If it doesn't happen right away, that is totally okay. Just continue to breathe deeper and deeper, and eventually a spot will begin to light up. Anywhere from your head to your toes, or anywhere in your body is totally fine. Just keep breathing into that feeling. And if you find it sooner, that is wonderful. I just want you to begin to draw your breath directly into that space. This is the space where our gut feeling, our intuition, our inner voice lives. And we're going to begin to slowly wake it up out of its long hibernation. With the mind now on its trip, we can imagine that our gut feeling now has full permission to come out and play. And let's just go ahead and take a couple rounds of breath here as we sink into this feeling, or perhaps explore where it might be in our bodies. If you found this feeling, I invite you to move your hands, if it feels available to you, towards the space where you feel this gut feeling in your body. Maybe it's in your gut, maybe it's in your heart. Wherever it is, just move your hands there. And we're going to take the next few moments, and I invite you to offer up some gratitude to this gut feeling. So we just say thank you. Thank you for guiding us exactly where we need to go. Thank you for always reminding us the perfect path forward for us. Thank you, gut feeling, for allowing us to create trust within our bodies. Thank you for allowing us to know what is right for us in each and every moment. Thank you for speaking through us in the moments where we need you most. Thank you for guiding us every day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And as we offer up this gratitude with our hands on this space, I just invite you to take a few moments to offer up some of your own words of gratitude for this gut feeling, for this force within you that is constantly guiding you, that is always within you, and that is an extension of the source and universal energy within you. If it helps to imagine your gut feeling as a tiny little person inside of you, that's okay too. Whatever's on your heart, I just invite you to offer up those words of gentle gratitude towards that feeling. And as we hold space for this gratitude, know that this gratitude only allows this feeling to grow. And at any point, at any time you're seeking connection and guidance within, you can always return to this space, to this breath, remembering how this sensation feels in your body, and come back to it at any time. But as we're dropped into this space, as we continue to breathe here, taking those inhales through the nose and those exhales out the mouth, I'm going to invite you to offer up a question to your gut feeling. This could be anything from how should I create more joy today, to gut feeling, where are you, to gut feeling, what flavor of Olipop should I drink today? Whatever is the first question that comes to your mind, just go ahead and offer that up to that gut feeling. And continue to breathe in. Perhaps the answer will come right away. And if it does, I invite you to just welcome that in and know that that's your gut feeling speaking directly to you. And if an answer doesn't come, that is totally okay too. Just continue to breathe into it And know that throughout this practice and throughout the rest of your day and week ahead, the answer will come to you when the timing is right. But for now, I offer you up space to just breathe into this question, to listen in, and to trust. And if you're having any troubles connecting, just continue to take those deep exhales, allowing any thoughts or distractions to blow away with that breath, and truly create the space for you to connect within. We'll take just a couple deep rounds of breath here. Beautiful. Perhaps you have your question or your answer or both. And either way, I just want you to know that anytime you have any questions about anything at all, you can always return back to this space and feel supported and feel guided and trust in the knowing that you have all of the answers that you need already inside of you. You can connect back to this gut feeling anytime by moving through this breath, by using your hands, and by creating the space, just like we did today, to welcome in those peaceful questions and answers. Go ahead and just take a couple more rounds of breath here. Just really sinking into this knowing, melting into this trust, and taking anything else that you may need from this practice today. And on your next round of breath, I'm just going to invite you to bring the feeling back to your fingers and your toes, just wiggling them slightly and moving them around. Then draw that feeling up towards your neck and your shoulders as you begin to awaken these parts of your body. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, begin to slowly open your eyes and return back to the present. Know that there's no rush. You may take all the time that you need. And should you wish to continue your practice on your own, you may absolutely do so. But for those of you who are ready to close out with us, we'll go ahead and close out in just a moment. And I invite you to maybe type an emoji or something to just let us know that you're here with us and ready to seal out this practice together. I see a lot of hearts coming in. Okay, it's a good sign. So as I mentioned earlier, if you are still in your practice, if you wish to continue, you may absolutely do so. But for those of you who are ready to close out with me, we'll close out together now. I like to end all of my practices by saying, of course, thank you for coming and meditating with me and Alexa and the Olipop team today. But most importantly, thank you for doing this for you. Self-care is so important. Not enough people take enough time for it. But you just took nearly 20 minutes out of your Monday morning to devote to your own self-care. And I think that is a really beautiful and amazing thing. So with that said, my name is Hannah. If you have any questions, you can please leave them in the chat and we would be happy to answer them. And we'll go ahead and seal out today's practice now. The light in me honors the light in you. May you move forward into this week, trusting your guidance within, feeling grounded in your presence and your breath, and knowing that you have all of the answers that you need inside of you whenever you are looking for them. Namaste. Thank you so, so much, everyone.
Oh my God, that was so beautiful, Hannah. Thank you so much. I was getting emotional at the end. It was really beautiful, and I'm not sure if everyone else out there was feeling the Monday morning rush or Monday afternoon rush, whatever, wherever you're at. But it's amazing how when you're meditating and taking time for yourself on a Monday, how so many thoughts come up around, oh, I should be sending emails, I should be watching my child or my dog or cooking. Like there's so many other things we could be doing. And it really feels like going to the gym for thoughts in your brain. And so I just kept coming back to that idea. And I think that's so incredible that, we're bringing more awareness to mental health in general, and that there are so many offerings, even specifically for this month. But the fact of the matter is when we do meditate and when we do calm our minds and when we get present together, especially in community, even digitally, we're creating the space to actually perform better in more ways than one in all areas of our lives. So it was amazing because I could even tell when you were slowing down. I was like, oh no, she's going slow. Like, how am I going to go slow? And over time, I just started to trust and breathe and relax and let it all go. And now I feel so much calmer, and I feel like I used my time on a Monday so wisely, and I'm excited to get back into work, but I feel now that I'm going to get into it with a really healthy and different mindset. So I'm just so grateful for you, Hannah. You're such a beautiful teacher and such a wonderful presence, and thank you for bringing your light and your offerings to our community. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to either one of us. Hannah will be back here every Monday for the remaining Mondays in May from 10 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. Pacific time. And we're going to dive deeper and deeper into these themes of trusting your gut. So excited to hear what comes up for all of you. And we just adore you all so much, and so excited we can bring something that may bring some light and presence and joy and mental health to all of your days.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much, Alexa, for having me here. I'm so excited to continue through these themes of trusting your gut and mental health as we continue through the month of May. And like Alexa said, if anyone has any questions or if you had anything specific come up for you during the meditation, feel free to reach out, and I'm happy to discuss this with you anytime. So thank you all so, so much.
Have a beautiful week, everyone. Sending you love, and I'll be saving and sharing this if you need to meditate throughout the week. You can use this as much as you like, and we appreciate all of you for being here. Sending lots of love your way.
So much love. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.